The most visited national park in the country is seeing a spike in spring rescues. 10 News anchor Katie Inman explains search and rescue teams in the Smokies are noticing some trends on certain trails.
The Great Smoky Mountains National Park covers more than 500,000 acres and sees more than 12 million visitors every year. With that vast area and volume of people, there are multiple search and rescue missions every month. But where are those emergencies mainly happening? From the ground crews to responders in the air, there are certain areas they visit more than others. When it comes to hiking gear, Andrew Harrington's backpack isn't like most.
So in the front here, I've got a saw.
He's the leader of Team Busar.
Busar stands for Backcountry Unit Search and Rescue. We are an all-hazard search and rescue team that supplements the National Park Service on their search and rescue missions.
He started the nonprofit 10 years ago. Now every day is a full circle moment.
My first rescue was when I got my head smashed. I got played up in my head, so I was rescued from a rock climbing accident when I was 17.
Every mission is different and requires varying amounts of manpower.
But we're definitely a force multiplier.
Which is needed, especially in the Smokies.
On average, we run 100 to 120 major backcountry search and rescue incidents every year.
Joshua Albritton is the supervisory preventative search and rescue ranger for the Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
So when a call comes in, we are the team that goes.
The park says in March 2026, rangers saw a spike in emergency calls with 18 full-on search and rescue operations.
It just seemed busier than usual.
There are certain trails that have rescuers busier too.
Hotspot areas, Alum Cave Trail, Rainbow Falls Trail are two of those. The LeConte Lodge area, portions of the Appalachian Trail, the Kewohi area, Cades Cove area, the Loop Road, and Abrams Falls Trail.
But it's not because those areas are technically more dangerous.
They all lead to either a waterfall or, really nice vistas or points of interest. So I think they're just popular and people tend to go to those places.
Blackhawk crews see the same trend.
Performed approximately 70 rescues over the past 10 years.
This plaque shows evidence of every rescue involving a Blackhawk helicopter within the national park.
We notice it every year when the weather improves that we get more calls, more people out on the trails.
Chief Warrant Officer Brian Spots is a pilot for the Tennessee Army National Guard. TEMA made the call to dispatch helicopter crews multiple times this March.
It was a 10-day stretch. We had 6 notifications of potential rescues. We did, in fact, launch on 4 of them, and 3 people were rescued.
Since 2016, crews have rescued more hikers in April than any other month, with 10 rescues. Mount LeConte holds the title as the #1 place Blackhawks are deployed for emergencies in the park, with 5 rescues.
I think as our partnership with the Park Service grows, our call volume would increase. I don't think it's any more dangerous in the park than it has ever been, but our relationship is better.
Equipped with a minimum of 2 pilots, 1 paramedic, and a crew chief, the Flying Lifeline has a vital asset.
We have a hoist, which other agencies do not. We're able to respond relatively quickly with that asset. We're the last call. We're the saving grace when it can't be done otherwise.
While the Blackhawk response time from start to finish is around 2 hours, it can take much longer for ground crews to navigate the rugged terrain and weather.
There's really never a time that we're not going to come. It just may be delayed depending on the circumstances.
Crews say the best way to avoid a rescue is to stay prepared.
Wearing appropriate clothing, appropriate layers, footwear that has traction, bringing the 10 essentials, making sure you have food, water, light, and a backpack, things of that nature. It all plays a role.
But even when accidents or medical emergencies happen, rescuers are ready and trained for every situation, like they first were for Andrew.
And on that worst day of your life, you need someone to help you out, right? And so that's why we exist.
The PSAR team in the National Park is made up of 6 full-time permanent rangers and 7 seasonal staff. Since 2023, everything from the salaries to the equipment they use is funded through the nonprofit Friends of the Smokies and the Park It Forward parking program. Even though there is a committed group for rescues, every staff member with the National Park can be pulled to help with emergencies if needed.